This is Jack Waite of the South Devon College University Department's Foundation Computing degree. This is the project I am using for my second year project, as asked for by my client, Travel and Tourism Department of South Devon College. We're going to be talking through the Moscow analysis, the must, should and could haves of the project. So starting with must, one of the first things was about the interface. This interface should be usable by students, very easy to use, and ideally take the place of a globe to allow easy use and kind of visualization of where countries are, the size of them, etc. As you can see, what we have here is exactly that. It's a globe, the globe and the tracker, which you can see here, which allows them to know exactly where they are, and the coordinates at the bottom there. We're mainly asset based. The text coming up, the text, as you can see, for the neighbour countries, and some of the other stuff has been edited by myself, or is purely of my kind of original design. Along with the cities, these are editable by population. To allow countries to be visualized, we have a borders button, which can give off, as you can see here, and give precise political borders. And this covers the first must-have of the project. Secondly, was some form of animation and rotation. As you can see, the globe actually rotates. That is of my doing. However, the atmosphere here is again asset-based, as I didn't have the time to create the clouds and everything like that. So reusing code where I can to save time. The third part of the must-haves was to connect to database. Now, what you can't see here is that a database has not been connected. There's been issues with the database for connection, which I've spoken about in my evaluation, but there were some compatibility issues, and then after trying to solve those, it wasn't connecting. I'm still unsure as to why it wasn't connecting, but hopefully my evaluation explains that a bit better. But what we do have in place of that is a quick hard-coded button here, which is fly to this country, which would have been some kind of drop-down menu or type-in menu to allow users to put whatever country they like in, but just hard-coded is Australia. If you click that, it will fly to the country Australia. That way people don't have to be searching the globe looking for smaller countries, which you might get in Europe, for example. So such as Belgium, kind of going across there. Again, here for Armenia and Tunisia. So from far away, those countries may not be easy to find, and that board allows people to do that. Again, with the GUI here, what we have is different buttons to allow for country personalization, toggling the state of the world going across. Something else which I find useful is stuff like the frontier colours. As you can see, that it is changing the colours as I click, making them brighter, and such like that by this colour menu. What we should have is, this is moving on to the should have part, is a save function, which we don't have because that was linked to the database. And again, a interactive button or slider to query the GUI, which again is hard-coded as this example of flying to Australia. The could would be a login and a marker placement. Both of these have not been included. Again, login and marker placements would need a database, and because I was unable to do that core functionality, then I couldn't do that. Again, this is fully accessible with sliders, mouse capabilities to have zooming, etc. And that's all we have time for. Thank you very much. Bye.